There are some who say screens for kids in restaurants are a good thing.
Yeah, okay.
Whereas, no, we've got a pretty strict rule, no screens in restaurants. But we might be wrong. Suresh Manickam, Chief Executive Officer of the Restaurant and Catering Industry Association. Suresh, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How do you feel about kids on screens in restaurants?
Look, my view is this. If it helps mum and dad, gives them a little bit of downtime so they can enjoy their meal, then I've got nothing against it.
So, Suresh, I was at the footy yesterday, and behind me, a younger person was playing a computer game, and I had all the noises of the computer game, punching into the back of my head. So, you don't want that, do you?
No, give the kid some earphones.
Yeah, or put it on silent.
With the kid or the screen?
There we go.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But I don't know why we've what about involving the kid in the restaurant experience and having some conversation? You're saying that's a choice.
Oh, look, I think it's a choice. And, there are times when, the kid will want a bit of interaction with the screen. There are also times when the parents will want some interaction, as a family unit. Sometimes you can pick those times, sometimes you can't. I know as a parent myself, it can tend to be a little bit tricky. Occasionally you just give in, right? So you say, okay, fine, be on the screen, let me at least enjoy my meal.
No. I'm Winston Churchill. I never surrender. And our poll of our audience earlier, Suresh, should kids be allowed to be on screens in restaurants, was 92% no.
We might have to do the poll again. Hey, Suresh, so if you're in the restaurant business, you want the kids there, don't you, really? So you
do want the kids there.
You want the kids there, and if they're on a screen, and that keeps everyone happy, and then they can also have their kids' meal, then so everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner then. Yeah, that's right. Let them have their kids' meal. But look, I'm saying this is not a hard and fast rule. I'm not saying it should be either yes or no. I think there should be a choice. And if it assists everybody and everybody is being able to have a nice meal, then I don't see anything wrong with it.
If we go out with the kids midweek, which is very, very rare, our preferred booking time is 5:30. And we're finding you can increasingly find places that will take a booking at 5:30.
Yep, and that's a different matter. One that's also it is about trying to cater for families, but it's also about the fact that we still haven't returned to pre-pandemic employment within the industry, so we haven't got full staffing yet.
Hey, Suresh, is it okay on a kid's menu to not let adults have have that special?
Look, we do it for a reason, and obviously those things cater for those types of meals cater for kids. That's what kids want. They've got particular, tastes and the like. But I don't see any drama if an adult wants to eat that.
Hey, Suresh, what's the worst thing we do, us punters? What's the single worst thing we do?
Well, I reckon, you mean in restaurants. I reckon it's not putting the knife and fork down nice and neat.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Righto.
Yeah, you're not sending a signal to the waiter, are you, when you do that?
What percentage
right.
What percentage of people, Suresh, what percentage of punters know the correct way to place their knife and fork to indicate that they have ceased eating?
Oh, do you know what? I think it's fewer and fewer these days.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you pick up on that one, but I think it's fewer and fewer these days. I struggle with my own kids at times. But interestingly, my kids know exactly what to do only when they're out. They never do it at home.
I've got another question for you, Suresh. This is almost food court for Jackie Felgate, but when you're in a Chinese restaurant and you like your kids to use chopsticks, when they serve the dumplings, is it acceptable for the child to use one chopstick as a spear to spear?
Oh, look, I guess there are two answers to that, isn't there? There's the correct one, and then the other answer would be, well, only if they're using the spear in the other hand as well.
Don't throw those bloody spears at me.
Hey, Suresh, as the card economy, the digital economy, does that mean you're getting less tips or more tips?
Yeah, that's a good question. My sense is they would probably get less tips, but you can also, as you know, increase the bill and pay on your card as well, so without paying cash. So tip the restaurant, that will then be passed on to the waiters.
Good on you. Lovely to chat with you. Suresh Manickam from the restaurant and catering industry.